Welcome to the Spice Center, man. We got our guy Chris Harris on. What's up, Chris? What you got going? Were you in Colorado? Were you in Texas?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas, man. That's where I'm at, and I've just been watching and tuning in. But I'm excited. I'm gonna get to make it to the state championship this weekend.
Who you got?
So
who you got there? Yeah. Who you got, man? You got kids on both teams. We kind of mad, Mr. Teller, right?
Yeah.
We got Mr. Teller right here. He going through it right now, Chris, man. Who you got, bro?
Man, I got to go with the Spartans, but in order for the Bixby to win, they got to have better ball security.
Oh, that's a
fact. The first game when they played Owasso, they had 2 big interceptions that they threw in the red zone.
Yeah.
Right? And then last week they had 4 turnovers, and they still was able to win that game.
That's a fact.
Right? So they've been careless with the football. So if they can clean that up, continue to play, protect the football, run the football like they have, and find those big play threats with Presley and the big receiver that they have on the outside, they have a great chance to win.
That's a fact. I agree. We're going to get into that in a little bit, but we need to talk to Mr. Teller real quick, man. Jinx kind of, they got beat, I think. They got beat?
Yeah, they got beat.
Oh, okay. I was just asking. Jinx got beat. Did you get a chance to watch that game?
Yeah, I watched the whole game.
What you think, bro? Talk to us. What you think?
I think Jinx just got too pretty in overtime. I think they didn't stick to the game plan of just running the football, finding ways to get KD involved. I think he only had 1 or 2 touches in overtime, I think. So
really, 2, but one of them was a wildcat handoff.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got to be able to find a way to get your 5 best plays that you have for your best player. You got to try to have those in right there and be able to execute that. And sometimes some coaches want to win the game on the quarterback and let the quarterback win it for you. And sometimes that's not the smartest way to win. So I think that Jinx has got too pretty. And Owasso stuck to the game plan. They ran the football. They didn't run anything out of the ordinary. They ran the same plays they ran in the first quarter, and they was able to win that game.
See, I was confused, bro. Like, it's 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the 10-yard line. Shotgun win. What was he in? 10 personnel? We're at the 10-yard line. It's 1st down. Even if we run in, we get 1 or 2 yards. Now it's 2nd and 8. It's better than being 2nd and 10. And then in the 3rd overtime, we start 2nd and 14 because we try to get pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, and that's what killed them. Sometimes it just takes a simple game plan.
That's it.
Give it to your best player. And I always thought that Owasso had the better quarterback going into the game. He kind of is he's a game manager, right? But he doesn't make any mistakes.
Yes, a fact.
But he can run though when he wants to. He can make that play if he needs to. So that's why I thought Owasso could win this game. I gave them the edge just because they had a better quarterback. And Jinx doesn't rely. They don't give it to their best players, when they need to.
Enough, yeah, because they got dudes. You know what I mean? Like I told Keywan, like Barnett, like I seen him catch a spot one time, make somebody miss, and turn the no play into like an 8-9. But I don't remember him getting the ball after that no more.
Yeah, and that's frustrating. Like I say, as a dad, but just somebody who just watching as a football guy, man, and to have a kid that's not just KD, but these other kids that are highly recruited. Just like I said, it just makes no sense, man.
Yeah.
You got an offensive tackle that's highly recruited, an offensive guard that's highly recruited on the left side with 10 yards to go, 4 chances. One of the most highly recruited running backs to come out of Oklahoma in a while, and he don't touch the ball. Make it make sense, bro.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not at practice. That's just one. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
I didn't expect to see that.
But I'm gonna be honest with you though, Key. Some of these coaches is cocky, bro.
Yeah.
Some of these coaches think they above everybody. Some of these coaches can't take advice from assistant coaches, running back coaches, receiver coaches, O-line coaches. Some of these coordinators, they don't want nobody in that area telling them what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
we got to stop that. We got to stop that, bro.
Yeah.
That's one thing I respect about T. Hill, being on his staff and even being playing for him. T. Hill is probably one of the best coaches to come through the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But he listens and he values his coordinators and assistants' opinions, hands down.
Yeah.
But we also got to give credit to Owasso. It's hard in the state of Oklahoma to dominate like they've been dominate all year.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, their coach, their coaches managed the game. Just like Harris said, they had a game plan and they stuck
to
it.
That's
what I'm saying? That he didn't come off course at all. The quarterback made the scrambling plays that he made, the couple pass plays that he did throw. They were on the money, not in a way of throwing an interception. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, that's why they won the game.
And Chris said something on Twitter. Chris, that one drive, bro, they didn't even throw the ball. What was it? 17, 18 plays
on the 18-play drive. Bully ball.
Bully ball.
After the interception.
After the interception.
Yeah, and that's like I said, comes back to clock management, coaches managing the game. We just go up 7-0, right? They fumbled. We got the ball at the 20-yard line, 25?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And we come out and throw it instead of running it 3 times and possibly going up 10-0.
Even if you don't run it 3 times, I mean, 1st and 10. Let's see what we get 1st and 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
but you know what a lot of coaches do think though?
But it's a coach's mindset. After a turnover,
let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot.
Yeah, but I mean, you know how Owasso scores. Okay. Like I said,
draining the clock.
Yeah. There was no big plays in that game. Just like we just said, that was a 17-18 play drive.
Yeah.
17.
There was one big play.
Which one, bro?
4th and long.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That wasn't that drive. Okay, let me ask you this, Chris. We're in a boundary. Okay, it's 4th and 15. Chris, you done played at the highest level. Okay. Your DC with the no-fly zone. But I'm not going to compare it. But it's 4th and 15, Chris.
And say, okay, it's 4th and 15, and we all know Bethel's special. Devontae Adams comes in the game. It's 4th and 15. What's the defensive call, Chris?
Well, for one, we're playing the pass. For one, if they're going for it, we expect them to pass the football. And I think Ace, right? Because I worked with Ace before. I think that was number 1, right?
Yeah. It took vertical shot, but do we blame that on him, Chris?
Yeah, because one, you got to know as a corner, you got to play off right there. You can't press.
But you're right. But the call he got too. Though. You're right. But the call is, it looked like they was in man. The call, he's in a boundary. We're pressing in the boundary. That's what it looked like. But are we supposed to have a safety over top? You say no, though. So you saying we playing off?
I would say yes. I would say if he doesn't have a safety over the top, he needs to play off.
I agree.
Right? Inside or outside leverage.
Like I said, I think
inside leverage.
Right. And if we're saying anything, grading, coaching staff or whatever, I can agree with you. That might be the only mistake Coach Gaylor made all year. Yeah. But still, Coach Gaylor's defense played definitely good enough for us to win that game.
So hindsight, just looking at it, you saying, Chris, in the boundary, 4th and 15, play off, play inside.
And squeeze him to the sideline.
Right, because the Owasso scored right there off that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? So if he's able to just shut that pass down, we know Bethel's he's the top receiver in the state right now. Yeah, the way that he's playing.
And he's just coming in, and he's coming off an injury. He hasn't played in 5 weeks. And he's only coming in the game to take a vertical shot.
Right. So you gotta know it's pass. He's the number 1 receiver. Let's have a safety over the top, or let's play off. Ace, you tall and long. For one, you didn't put hands on the guy. So one, he's quick off the line.
Yeah.
So he's already dead right there. So, a guy like Bethel, he's showing that he can make big plays like that all season.
Yeah, and that's just okay, let me ask you this, Chris. Just me. Okay. I don't blame Ace, okay? Okay, well, let me say this. I don't know the call. I don't know the defensive call. Maybe it was miscommunication. Maybe it's not. Maybe he told him off in a boundary.Maybe safety was supposed to be over there, okay? Hindsight 2020.
But I believe Ace can make that play.
I do too.
Ace
so this
athletic ability
and that's where I'm going.
Play.
Okay, so this is where I'm going, Chris, okay? After that play, all game long, there's been mistakes from players, O-line, D-line, quarterbacks, running backs, okay? Ace gets beat right there, which I think it was great coverage. I
Yeah.
think Bethel makes a Bethel play that he's been making every game he's played. We don't see Ace in the game no more. Why kill that kid's mental by doing that?
Yeah, I think as only way that you take that kid out is if he busted the coverage,
Busted the coverage.
right?
That's a fact.
And I believe that he's probably the best DB out there. So you don't never
Corner,
really.
they got a safety
That's
that's special.
Yeah. He's the best corner, right? So that's like Bixby taking out Presley for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That would be retarded. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to do that with Ace when he has the potential to be a lockdown corner, one of the top corners to come out of there. He continues to work. I think he just needs to get his size, get in the weight room, tone up his techniques, right? But no, I'm not taking this kid out. There's nobody out there that can cover Bethel, only him. So he's my best option to be able to shut that guy down.
Yeah. I feel you. So that's the thing that kind of got me is just coaches can take a kid mental out of the game. You get what I'm saying? So now he's on the sideline. Now he's you know what I mean, off season. It's just like, dang, I get beat one time. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, Chris, you said it. Did he bust the coverage? We don't know. Or did somebody bust it? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
And then, my deal on that, like I agree, it's as a corner, because like I said, you're on the island, and you need a chance to make up for your mistakes or whatever. But
I'm just gonna be a real, because my boys play corner. You got to make that football play.
Yeah, you got to make that play.
But as a corners coach and all that, you know to play off man 6 to 7 yards, slow out your back pedal, inside release, force them to the sideline. You make a play.
Right, but also you got to understand too that you're not guaranteed another chance.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I mean, as much as like,
because if that was Division I football, you might not play again the rest of your career.
I mean, it's just you got to understand that some coaches and some people got the next. If you bust, you bust. I'm going with my next guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, would I let him in there? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe giving them, giving a second chance. But in the real world, next Division I level like that, if it's happening too much,
it's over with. You're done.
You're gone.
Come December, they might say your scholarship's over with.
You know what I mean?
All right, Chris, this is my thing that scares me about Bixby. Big boys up front wearing on them all game, 30-degree weather. And they have a couple of those drives right there where
it's supposed to be about 54 degrees
at 7 o'clock
next week.
Okay. Is it 7 o'clock? Yeah,
they playing at night.
That's the thing that scared me, Chris, about Bixby is can your cousin hold up both sides of the ball with those big guys leaning on them on defense and offense? You get what I'm saying? Because Owasso got dudes on the O line and D line. You know what I mean? My baby boy Brooks. You know what I'm saying? And they got. I don't want to mix. They got a kid going to OSU and a kid going to Arkansas. I don't want to know their name. Yeah. Oklahoma State and Arkansas. And then my boy Brooks, the junior, who's going to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, wearing on you. And then you got to go.
Then they bring Big 58 in the game.
Yeah.
Put that jersey on the other lineman. Now they got 6.
Yeah. And that's why I can say it goes back to, coaching to your strength.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of that kid sitting on the sideline, possibly transferring next year.
That's a fact.
They found the way to put them on the field.
That's a fact.
It goes back to us talking about our skill guys. You know what I'm saying? Finding a way to put your skill guys on the field. But that's what I say. Owasso right now, they know what works. They know where their money's at, and that's how they gonna win. That's how they gonna lose.
I got you.
Look, Bixby doesn't fear anything up front.
You said right they don't fear?
Think about it. Nah, the O line and the D line. They feel like they stout on both sides of the ball. They got the number 1 left tackle in the country as a sophomore.
Yeah.
So that's how they feel. And they got some other guys that got D1 offers too.
Right.
It's not just KP at the left side. They got they got some guys up front. So the game difference last time was Bethel. He broke up the kickoff return. That's a 100-yard return.
That's a fact.
Should it have been a touchback? Should it have been a touchback though?
Yeah.
See, but this.
It was close. It was close. I got to give it to him though. You want to give it to him.
You got to.
And those turnovers, CH, and those turnovers.
Turnovers in the red zone.
But Owasso's not making them again. Owasso's not making.
You said Bixby not making.
Bixby. Yeah, Bixby not making. Yeah, Bixby not making them again. But like I said, that offensive line, man, I don't know if Bixby I don't know if they can do it. I don't know if they got a
Well, okay, let me say this too, though.
We haven't got to the Bixby. I mean, the BA coach yet. We're gonna get to it. Parnell.
What'd he say?
You don't think Bixby's offensive line is stacked? That's what I'm saying. You think it's just one side?
No.
It's both sides.
No. Bixby offensive line, Bixby's skilled offensive group is what's gonna keep. Now, this is what I told them.
Talk to me.
Snyder, he knows the way he puts these formations together. This is why they have a high chance of winning. It's because he's going to put up points. Just like we talked about Norman North,
Edmund Santa Fe.
And they offensive coordinators found a way to put up points.
Chris, hold on. I got on the key one about that too, Chris. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Edmund Santa Fe, Norman North, and Deer Creek put up crazy points against Owasso.
Right.
How come with Jinx, with all the talent, how come they couldn't do it, Chris?
One, because the defense couldn't get off the field. The defense couldn't stop the run.
That's a fact.
Right. If the defense can't stop the run, they can control the ball and they can continue to hold the football. Now you're not putting up the points that you want to. Right? When Owasso plays Jinx, they want to play bully ball. It's not an open game. When they play those other teams, they force them to spread out.
You preach,
right? And you got to get ahead on Owasso. If you keep the game tight, that's what I'm telling Coach Montgomery. We gotta start fast. If we get up 7, get up 14, that gets them out of their playbook. Right? So you gotta get ahead on Owasso.
Right. But hey, Chris, I love you. That's
exactly the playbook.
I'll get to that broken down question. I see that question. I'll get to it though.
Okay.
And that's exactly the game plan Jinx had and went away from it.
Yeah. You got up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, Chris. You made a good point. As a coach, you gotta get up on Owasso to make them air it out. And right now is the perfect time for them to air it out because Bethel's not 100%. Now they got Wilson, they got Noah Hill, but Bethel scares you. You have to account for them. Now, if I can make them get out of running the ball, then we got to change.
Yeah,
let's stop calling them Chris.
If I'm Bixby, I'm putting Presley on Bethel everywhere.
That's what I was just finna ask you. Hold on, Chris.
Presley's a totally different player than he was from game one.
I said that.
Yeah, Chris, we're going to stop calling you Chris for a second. I'm going to call you Coach Chris, all right? Yeah. Coach Chris. Yeah. So you telling me that you saying wherever Bethel's at, that's where Presley's going?
That's where he needs to go because he's the one that can run with them. And he's playing at a high level right now.
I like Snyder though, bro. I like Zero for Bixby.
But the problem
I like him too, but he can't run with Bethel like Presley can.
But the problem that I'm seeing with a lot of these DBs when they play Bethel is they're not touching him.
That's a fact.
He's not getting touched. And right now is the perfect time to touch him.
That's a fact.
Are
you putting the safety over the top?
Bixby's been pressing every game. They've been up on the line. Him and Emery
they pressing every game. That's gonna cause some problems for Owasso.
Are you putting the safety over the top?
Oh yeah, I'm having the safety lean that way for sure. Because even though you got Presley on him, Bethel's still the type of guy. He's an impact player. He can still break the game open. I'm not kicking to him at all. Any special teams, you got to try to eliminate that guy because he is a big play threat.
Okay, so we coaching right now, right, Chris? We could coach for a second, right? So Bethel's at outside receiver, not at the slot. He on top of the numbers. So usually in high school, the rule is for the safety to be on the hash, right? Now, so how are we going to cheat 2 or 3 yards off the hash to Bethel and cause a scene, or are we going to stay on the half?
Well, the way Bixby plays, they can't change their identity, right? They are aggressive defense, right? He's going to sit in the house. So, it's going to be some times where we're going to have the safety leaning that way. It's going to be some times where Presley, you got to hold up one-on-one. So that's just how it goes.
One-on-one. That's a fact, especially on 3rd and 6 or 3rd. You know what I'm saying? You got to hold up one-on-one.
Yeah, I don't think if Owasso throws it, it's going to be one-on-one. They're going to know it's one-on-one out there. I think Owasso going to come in with the same game plan that they had for Jinx, and they're going to take their shots when they know it's safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's.
Jinx tried the same thing. Think about this, y'all. Jinx, how many times did they go deep on Bixby? They took 20 shots on Bixby going deep, one-on-one.
Yeah, right.
And Presley and Emery kept shutting it down. So if they can do the same thing that they did versus Jinx, and versus Owasso in coverage, they got a great chance of winning. They just gotta
With
shut down the
Bethel
deep
not
ball.
Bethel not
Can you,
being
Chris, you're not watching on YouTube, but somebody said Bixby is not going to follow corners.
they're not. I don't think
They should though. I don't see why not.
You talking about
They probably won't, but
Yeah,
they probably won't. But if I'm a coach, I'm putting pressure on this guy everywhere he goes.
I agree with that. I mean,
do they motion a lot? Owasso?
A little bit.
A little bit,
Okay,
a little bit, but then I mean, like I said, I just I agree. You got to touch him though. I mean, that's the one thing that I've seen from.
But this is the thing too though. We forgetting about Noah Hill.
Yeah, and Wilson.
Wilson.
Right, but
and
but,
the
what,
QB,
but look at it though. They were no factors in the Jinx game. What did they do?
Wilson got a sneak catch on the. It was a.
I mean, but there was no. But there was nothing. I mean, the player that made the play that mean, I guess you want to change the game.
Besides the running back,
it's Bethel, right? You know what I'm saying? And just like you said, that could have been a mistake. It had to be.
MVP is going to be this week.
Yeah,
it's going to be over.
Yeah, it's going to have to be.
Hey, somebody you want us to talk, Chris? Who you think need to get the BA job?
The Broken Arrow job?
Yeah.
Ooh, man, I've been seeing y'all, man, Spice Center, saying Travis Hill.
No. I'm not letting them get that job. Look, I'm gonna read something. Somebody said, "Why did they do y'all like that after y'all brought them their first championship? What happened? Or y'all scapegoats or what?"
Here, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. A lot of people, and I'm gonna be real, okay? And this is the real. I haven't really told nobody on camera, but I'm gonna tell you what happened, okay? We got a lot of transfers in. Dwayne and Darnell, us, the twins, got the blame, okay? So it was during the second semester.
It started in.
Well, no, okay. Well, every week we was upstairs in the athletic director department. People calling in. We had the sign papers.
Every week.
Every week somebody was calling in and said the Twins is recruiting, Twins is recruiting, Twins is recruiting, Twins is recruiting. Every week. No BS, okay? Boom. Second semester comes. I seen it was a little change in some behaviors for some people, okay? The first thing that I noticed is, remind you, me, my brother, and Jay Wilkinson, anybody on staff would tell you, we was like this.
That's the offense coordinator.
The offensive coordinator, Jinx. We was all brothers, like close. So I got invited to go to it was like to swim, something, I can't remember, but another person, I seen the athletic director, I'm not going to say her name, okay? She seen me in the hallway and she didn't speak to me. So I'm thinking like, dang, that's weird. Because remind you, I'm big twin. I love you, everybody. So I called Jay like, man, bro, I just seen, and she ain't say nothing to me. Eli, I'm going to call you right back. So he calls me back like, oh, she said she seen you. Oh, just everything, good. So I called my brother like, man, So I'm like, okay. Didn't think nothing of it. Head coach was acting different. All right.
Who's the head coach?
Dave Alexander.
Okay.
Yeah. We was acting different, but we got a call from somebody like, watch out back. Didn't think nothing of it. We get an email. I get an email that me, Dwayne, Dave Alexander, and the assistant head coach, y'all gonna be meeting at this time. And there was another group of 8, 9 that's gonna be meeting at this time. I'm at work.
All defensive staff.
Yeah. Gonna be meeting at this time. So I'm at work. I go down to my guy Brad, who's at Muskogee. I'm like, bro, what? He like, I don't know. That look kind of weird. Boom. Dwayne, Cam had a basketball game. And I'm telling you everything, how it led up. Cam had a basketball game. Remind you, our meeting was supposed to be like at 3:30, 3 o'clock, whatever.
I had to get to Sepulpa.
He had to get to Sepulpa because Cam was a freshman. He's playing JV basketball at the time. Dwayne goes say, hey, T Hill, man, tell him we ready to meet.
No, we text the assistant head coach.
Yeah,
but he didn't know that we in the back office. He in the front office. So when we text him, hey, tell him we ready to meet, because he's supposed to sit in the office with us. I hear him in there. Hey, they want to meet with you. They want to meet now.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay. So they get up. I think they went in the hall to look for us, but we in the office.
Right.
So they come in the office and sit down, and
he was like, the thing that got me though is what he said, we tired of having y'all backs. So now you see what he says. So now when you see us say things on Twitter, we don't hold no.
But and then this is another thing too, though. To everybody's paying attention.
So who's assistant coach?
Dave says this though. We
Okay.
tired of having. They're
Oh,
tired of.
They're tired of having y'all backs, meaning Dave and the people upstairs.
Okay.
But listen, let me go back to that. Why they tired of having our backs? They see why. And a lot of people are like, why don't y'all support Owasso? Why don't y'all support these coaches? Why? Because they was the ones calling in on us. The Twins is doing this. The Twins is doing that. Why do we got to support somebody that snake us?
Right.
And then you ask us, what's the problem with Jay? Bro, we talked to Jay Wilkinson every day for 2 years, Key. For 2 years. February 1st, 2019, when we got fired, haven't heard from that man since. He didn't text us or nothing to say, y'all good or nothing. And all these coaches at these other schools and all that stuff, bro, they know what it is.
Yeah.
They didn't want us in coaching, bro.
Yeah.
Because they accused us of, Keywon, I swear, listen, my kids went to Booker T, bro. They're not going nowhere else. Why would my kids be at a school I'm coaching at?
Yeah.
I don't have to recruit man kid.
No,
everybody know how we treat their kids and stuff like that.
That's
but
same
to
thing
this
I heard about me.
See, to this comment in here, it says, well, we the scapegoats.
Yeah.
Yes, we was. But I take it.
But you know, and we're gonna get off of this because I'm gonna be honest with you. Jay and Dave both know. They know.
They know. That's why they don't say nothing.
Because they know what we know. But
and the Owasso T Hornets name, the head coach and the D, you know why we say that. I don't know if they paying attention, but somebody, y'all know why we say that.
But we're gonna get off of that.
We're gonna get off of it. Chris, we getting a little too spicy. Somebody asked us a question,
so we answer.
We just gonna answer it, bro.
Hey, but we're gonna get off of it.
Nah, if they want to talk about it, they're gonna talk about it, bro.
Though.
But I'm just saying, though, bro, everybody say, Twins, y'all stop going at them. They weren't saying that when they was calling in on us.
Yeah, right.
They weren't saying that. Them dudes at Union weren't saying that.
Yeah, that's facts too.
I don't ask Tremaine Thompson when he was at Jinx how they was bashing me and bro. He got tired of it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ask them coaches there, bro.
Hey,
when they see us, they frown up on us. Nah. Now look, now the rabbit got the gun. Now what?
There you go.
Now what?
It's always good to
but
get
it's cool.
out.
When we get back into coaching, it's gonna be good, bro.
Hey.
It's gonna be good.
But to answer another question, who do I think? I really don't know who should get the BA job. I really don't know.
It's gonna be
it's gonna have to be somebody, Chris, you might agree, Keywon, that has culture and it's a splash name. Because if you don't get a splash name or somebody that's bringing some swagger, those kids that's there now, they're gonna leave.
Yeah, but like I say, like I was talking about though too, is are you gonna let the guy do his thing though, or are you gonna handicap him? Handcuff him and no, you can't do this. No, I gotta play Johnny because Johnny's parents is donating this to the Booster Club. You know what I'm saying? When Johnny can't tackle Joe to save his life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris, go apply for the job, bro.
Yeah, they said you.
We don't play that in Bixby. You know that, right? Because Montgomery don't play that.
No, I know
right?
that.
So if you ain't putting in the work or you ain't balling, you ain't gonna be on the field.
Yeah.
So I think that's the difference. That's probably what separates them. And also, they got a good off-season program.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm just looking and studying programs, right? It's a reason why they're pretty successful every year, So, Broken Arrow, they don't really have a consistent program. They don't have from what I'm saying, they're pretty everywhere with it.
Yeah, I got you. But like you say, people always ask us why, and we saw.
And no, I wouldn't go back to Broken Arrow. They're just like going back to an ex-girlfriend that cheated on you with your brother. What am I going back for? They're gonna do the same thing again.
Give me $20K in a one check in December. Whoever the head coach is, just give me $20K as a stipend. I'll go back.
I'm only coaching.
Is that a good head coaching spot though? Is that a good head coaching spot?
Okay, let me ask you this though, Chris. I do think it is if you have the administrators letting you be a football coach.
That's what I'm saying. That's what in order for the Broken Arrow to change, that's what it's gonna have to be. You're gonna have to let them be football coaches. Because
Chris, I've been there before, bro. They ain't really letting people be football coaches, bro. They ain't really.
They didn't like my Jack.
Yeah, they didn't. It's just like the culture, just that. Okay, Chris, let me just imagine if the Broncos upstairs came down and said, "Hey, man, stop that no-fly zone stuff." What you gonna say, bro?
Hell no, y'all messing up the swag.
Come on, bro. So they frowned upon the bro doing the Jack Boys and
y'all media guy that's at Bixby now West. He was there our state championship year, bro. They didn't like him putting the videos out like that, bro.
West. That's he
Yeah,
went to Bixby.
He was at Broken Arrow State
I know.
Championship. They didn't like that, bro.
And what's crazy, the players was mad when he left.
Exactly.
They was mad when he left. Yeah.
Exactly.
He's a real deal. So I mean, but that's why Bixby has done what they done and why they will continue to do what they're doing.
And Chris, and I'm gonna say this too, though, bro. Okay, if you look at like program, okay, like Blankenship left, retired. Still got most of the same coaches on that staff, right? They're winning. Bixby, they don't go through coaches at all. The only school in 6A that does it is who, bro? BA. Yeah. Like Bobby Klink. They had Bobby Klink over there, defensive coordinator. Chris, you want to know how he got fired, bro, and where he was at? Bobby was sitting in the office across from the head coach, bro. And somebody texted him and said, you got fired or something like that.
Bobby was where? At BA?
Yeah, before T. Hill came. He found out he was fired on Twitter because somebody texted him and he's in the BA office, bro.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm.
If they really wanted somebody, they go get Bobby.
Bobby ain't going
back
to
because he knows what I mean. Sand Springs is very lucky, but Bobby don't need to leave Sand Springs.
Bobby,
he's second.
Bobby Klink is the higher BA. He's done what he can. Bobby would be at Jinx before he'd be at Broken Arrow.
But Jinx won't let Bobby do what he needs to do either. I don't think.
Yeah. But the man, I'm just saying, Broken Arrow's different. Whoever the net has coaches, they got to go up there and say, if you're gonna hire me to be my football, let me be the football coach. I got you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Don't have me answering parents talking about why my son don't play because he ain't good enough.
And administrator, leave me alone.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Let me coach.
Let the indoor football field be for the indoor football players.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Hey, another thing.
Brought a DC in from Texas and demoted him to play linebacker coach. He said, no, it's a fact. He found that out on Twitter. That's a fact.
So Broken Arrow looks like their organization from the top is not organized.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Until they get that organized and get that situated, the football program won't be at a top-notch level to compete with Jinx, Bixby, or Union.
As much as I don't like David Alexander, they kind of did him dirty. But
that's a fact. That's karma.
It's karma.
That's a fact.
It's karma.
Dave brought in the only state
championship. Did he get fired when y'all left though?
Then 2 years after that.
Okay.
2 years. But he brought you to state champion. Well,
yeah.
Coach Hill played a person, and everybody is saying that. You know what I'm saying? But he won a state championship. Why are you firing him for? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I really felt sorry for Josh. Like I don't think Josh got a fair shot. I think there is too many. It's too many.
Well, I felt like Josh was a program guy, though. That's what I was saying.
I think the problem is they be like, Josh is his dad. Josh is not his dad.
No, Josh ain't.
You know what I'm saying? That Blankenship name holds weight.
Yeah.
So it's easy to hire Blankenship.
Yeah, but I like I said, I just don't think, what they want. Like I say, they wanted him to win, but they didn't. Like I say, Josh was still having to. Little Johnny, your dad put what in the booster club, so I got to play you. I'm just saying Josh had to do that too. He probably won't admit it, but I know he did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that plays a role. You ain't gonna win like that.
So Chris, do the OC at Bixby or the DC at Bixby, should they take the job if it's offered?
I don't know, because I think they like their jobs that they have right now. They got a pretty easy one. I think they're pretty comfortable.
That's a fact.
And where they're at, and they get paid pretty.
Yeah,
they have a nice life. Mm-hmm. So that would be a challenge, though. I think if they want to, depending on what Broken Arrow's offering, if they're offering a nice salary, making them one of the top head coaches in the state, I would have to look at it for sure and try to make my own program over there.
If they don't go to the guy I think they need to, and I'm not going to say his name, I think they need to go get a young guy that's going to bring a lot of juice. I really do. Yeah. Because Broken Arrow should be, and shout out my guy Mike Dunn at Carl Albert. Carl Albert is like the standard.
Somebody said if the Twins stayed, KD Jones not leaving Broken Arrow.
Oh no, he would have been there.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
But it would have been a different culture, though. You know what I'm saying? No, you're right. I mean, KD, and real talk.
Hold on. Let me give a shout out to my guy Chad Lott, who runs the INFC.
Oh yeah, Chad.
Appreciate you watching, Chad. He just hit me up, man. Appreciate I got that. We meeting Wednesday too to take this up a little bit, man. You my guy for life. But no. I know
Chad. Chad, Katie, him,
it's my guy.
Boys,
he's supporting us right now.
Yeah, Chad. I remember Chad. I had a story about Chad. Chad don't remember. He probably remember, but he the one that disqualified KD when we played for Muskogee.
Oh, he gonna go by the rules.
Yeah, that's one thing you gonna do.
Hey, we talking about Todd Lott's son, Chris, who run INFC now.
Yeah, but
He just shot me a text message. Don't know you watching.
Chad, you remember that?
Somebody said BA is gonna have a horrible hire.
Have a what?
A horrible hire.
I mean, like I said,
Yeah, I don't want to keep harping on that either, though.
It's gonna be tough for him.
Hey, Chris, Muskogee or Choctaw?
Well, I think Choctaw got some players, man. They got a nice receiver over there.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
gonna be a good game. But I just like Muskogee's quarterback, man. I think he's too tough.
Yeah.
That's what's separating these teams. And I think from Jinx, too, from other teams, is they're not having that running quarterback.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
They need that dynamic guy.
Somebody said he can run. Jinx quarterback.
Jinx or Choctaw? You mean?
I mean, he'll track you. You know, he can run. You know, he'll get you to 5 yards, 10 yards, but he ain't the game breaker.
Yeah. So you got Choctaw winning or you got Muskogee winning?
No, I got Muskogee winning, but I think Choctaw, they do got some athletes, though. They got some receivers over there.
Yeah, for sure. I got Muskogee, too. But, I mean, it's going to be a good game, though. I know Coach Hill, you know, my guys over in Muskogee. I'm really a rougher, you know what I'm saying? But I got Muskogee.
We just got a message Keywan wants to answer.
Okay.
Yeah, the message about the nobody's talking about the Jinx, Jinx stopping Owasso with what?
In the fourth quarter. With 51 seconds left.
No, I completely agree. But that goes back to the clock.
You got to repeat the question so the people can
go ahead and repeat it for him.
It says, nobody's talking about G stopping Owasso fourth quarter with 51 seconds remaining on the 50-yard line, 4th and 5 with timeouts. They let Owasso drain the clock, punt, and Jinx kneels with 21 seconds remaining. That's when I knew Jinx wasn't playing to win. Why go to overtime with the Rams and play short yardage game? That's a fact.
No, that's a fact. And if you
you
remember before halftime, we did the same thing. We got the ball. I think we had the ball back with 45 seconds to go before halftime at the 25-yard line with 3 timeouts left, and we decided to kneel the ball. That goes to show you we wasn't playing to win. Yeah. You know, that's why I say, Coach Graham, 4th and 16, I'm going for it. 4th and 3, Jinx is punting. That's the difference of the ball game. You're completely right. You got to play to win. Can't be scared, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree. But
and the style of play changes. The style of play changes when you get to the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Playing in them games, big games. You know, anytime I knew I was playing the Ravens, they were going to go for it.
Yeah.
Right? You know, Coach Harbaugh is going for it. So, you know, if you got 30 seconds left, 20 seconds left, we got to try to put some type of points on the board.
Because you don't want to go to overtime.
Yeah. I mean,
at any point in the game, even if it's going into the halftime, or at the end of the fourth quarter, you know, end of the game, right? You got to always try to have that mindset that we're going for it. We got to put points on the board.
You got to take that shot. You got a kid that's running the 10-200 on your team, and you got 3 timeouts. I'm taking one shot at least. I'm stretching him down that field. You know what I'm saying? And we just never did that, man. And I just didn't understand it.
Somebody texted me and said this, and and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Now that I think about it, I think going back to the BA job. Why not Coach Jimerson?
Yeah, Coach Jimerson over at East Central. Yeah. But like I say, that's gonna still be one that they're gonna have to give it to him. Yeah. You can't restrict nobody, man. Definitely a coach like that. Yeah. But no, I completely agree. I mean, because like I say, he's gonna bring
Dan Benson. I mean, Dan Benson.
He's a North Side guy. I don't think
Dante Barnett was in Texas, who turned down the Lockett's best friend.
Would turn down the Booker T job because of money though. You know what I'm saying? But whoever it is, Broken Arrow, the community, everybody, like the head up, whoever
it has to be a splash name.
Yeah, it has to be a splash name, but you're gonna have to let this coach.
Yeah,
you know, a him listening to what mom and dad gotta say can't be. You know, we're going a different route. Okay. It's not that old Broken Arrow no more. Okay?
Chris, can I ask Chris something? Chris, that's you. Chris, is anybody beating Carl Albert in 5A?
Nah, Carl Albert got too many dogs, man.
Yeah,
you know, when you look at their team across the board, they got D1 players almost at every position.
Yeah.
You know, and they always have some dogs. You know, they got a rich history of always being dominant. So I don't see anybody touching Carl Albert.
Chad Lott said
they got a couple OU guys, right?
Yeah,
they got a couple OU recruits.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. One of their best players is a linebacker who ain't getting no offers because he's undersized. He's big time, bro. Carl Albert got a linebacker that can go. But I do think the winner of this game is going to be the state championship. And I got to go with Carl Lambert. You know what I mean? Mike Dunn, he does a hell of a job at Carl Lambert. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go. 4A, Kewan got Tuttle, but I got Elgin, man. I think that's gonna be a heavyweight fight, man.
Yeah, I got Tuttle.
Tuttle. And 3A, I got Lincoln Christian. 2A, I got Washington.
Yeah, Lincoln Christian at the top?
Yeah. They got a true freshman that can go. You know those Dillon twins that said Jinx now, that's where they was at last year when they won the state championship. They was at Lincoln.
They ain't twins.
Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. Brothers. Yeah, the Dillon brothers. Yeah.
Somebody said Jimerson ain't leaving.
Hey, who was number 4 for Jinx?
That's Samaj.
4-star.
Yeah, I played with his daddy in the high school.
That money's a little
He's a sophomore.
Why
I wanted to see him
in the Rock either.
Hold on, let him talk. What you say, bro? Talk, please talk. What you say?
How come number 4 didn't get the ball in space a lot during the season?
Yeah, I mean,
I wanted to see him in the backfield with KD on some 20 personnel.
No, I completely agree with that. But I mean, we would have to ask Samaj because I was always asking him why he left being a tailback. You know what I'm saying? But I think he wanted to go play receiver. But I think also why is when he got hurt that first game of the season, they got, everybody kind of got a little timid because, he's such a powerful defensive player for us, and when he got hurt, that kind of, like I said, he didn't play in the game against Owasso the week 2. He didn't play, and him playing in that game in the playoffs showed that it was a big difference.
Right.
So I think him not playing on the offensive side of the ball might have had a lot to do with him being so tough on the defensive side.
He touched the ball one time.
One time and took it to the house. But no, just like we said though, guys like that, they, you have to find a way. And that's what sucks about playing sometimes at the 6A level, that some of these athletes that we know can do all these things, if they were at 4A and 5A, they'd be doing it.
Somebody said Samaj dropped it in OT. That was his moment. He didn't drop. I don't think that.
I mean, but we can't say that though. I mean, okay, cool. He dropped, but
trying to reach in that. I don't count.
No. I don't think Samaj dropped the ball. He caught.
Hey, so Chris, let me ask you this: 1st and 10, first overtime.
Yeah.
Are we in 10 personnel, or are we going to see if we could get some yards in our big personnel with KD or whoever just running the ball? Are we staying in 10 personnel?
You got to have a bread and butter on offense that we know, like, every time we run this with KD, we know he getting 3 to 5 yards.
And now we 2nd and 5. Now we 2nd and 4. The 2nd and goal at the 4, or at the 5, or at the 6. Right. Now my second down call's a little different than whether it is 2nd and 10. You know,
but
I mean?
I did say on our podcast that we did, Chris, we can't just blast the OC. That screen call he called to the tight end was a hell of a play call. You got to catch that.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. But I think also too, it's like, I hate to blame the coaches because, like I say, at the end of the day, it's the players that gotta play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like I did see one of my offensive linemen that I played with at Jinx. He made a comment that some of the O-line holes wasn't there like there was, and just like I said, we can blame the O-line, but we can also blame a little bit on the the OC or whoever, but also KD, because just like what we said, first play of the game, that should have been, that should have been to the house.
When you're a national recruit, you can't get tackled one-on-one with the safety, can we, babe?
So
he usually makes that guy miss
you
right
gotta
there.
Make him miss.
So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because the Owasso secondary is low-key sneaky good.
Yeah,
right? They got some dogs at their corner, and they safeties can low-key. They be tapping the ball, right? I didn't see them miss too many tackles, right? Just watching Owasso and seeing them, they've been pretty disciplined on the back end all season.
But I wouldn't. The last couple of games, you can even everybody. The secondary was the
meat.
I think it was more. I
think that's
more
where
communication too.
Yeah, but he that safety. I want to say number 7. He met him.
I think my boy Josh. I think Proctor coaching them up. The safety's up right now. He just joined the staff.
Yeah, they play better. They play good. They play solid versus Jinx because KD gonna break, right? And he's gonna get to the second level. So if you can cap him as much as you can, you're doing a solid job of doing that because he's a game breaker, right? You can't let him get outside, and you can't let him get those big plays. So they capped a lot of those runs.
Let me ask you this, Chris. You the D coordinator at Bixby. Bethel's not 100%. Okay. Are we loading the box? Are we playing coverage this week? What are we doing?
We're gonna load the box, but when they have coverage, we understand. Or when it's a passing situation, we know that what's the only route he been running?
Vertical
Go
because he
right.
hurt right
Yeah,
now.
I don't think he could do
Go
anything.
balls,
Yep.
right? So if
Mhm.
I'm Bixby, I'm throwing nothing but go balls in practice all week, right?
That's a
Y'all gonna
fact.
practice covering these deep balls and practice covering these shots all week and
Right.
play because they stopped the run pretty solid on them last time,
Yeah,
but it was
did.
those big plays, it was those big shots that
Big
killed them.
play.
And you
And
ain't
Owasso
giving, you
had
ain't
like
giving
the-
them no free release, though, are you?
Oh no! Oh no!
You know what
Oh
I'm
no!
saying?
I would tell Presley almost every week that you can run with all the receivers. So why don't you just go up there and eliminate them in the first 3 steps?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That you ask the corners from Jinx what I text them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're gonna tell you.
Hey, Chris, do me a favor, man. We don't give you your flowers much. We're gonna keep going for a couple more minutes, but shoot them guys some motivation this week, man. At Bixby, man. They hearing from a gold jacket. You know what I mean? A Super Bowl champ, man.
We got to tell Slick.
Yeah.
We got to tell Aaron. He got to text the DBs in the Owasso.
Yeah. Coleman got
Yeah.
a text.
I saw his message on Twitter.
I think he was taking a shot at me and bro.
Hey,
Talking about we mad, but that's why I'm not mad about nobody winning. Dudes was starting to snake me and bro. I ain't fake with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
I ain't fake with
Yeah.
it, bro. Y'all didn't try, y'all snaked
Yeah.
us. Y'all snaked us. Why I gotta support somebody to snake me, bro?
Nah, I feel you.
I wasn't raised like that, Chris. I know, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't raised like that.
yeah,
You snake me, I'm cool on you. You know what I'm saying? People, why are we not coaching now?
Yeah.
I'm really not coaching because my son is still in high school. When he get done, I get back in it. But people know what
Yeah.
broken there, but they was getting a phone call. Bro, I got so tired of it, bro.
Yeah.
Every
That's
week
just-
we
yeah,
signing
that-
papers, bro. I'm like,
that's
bro,
just-
I'm tired
I
of it.
mean, but like I said, that's what's messed up about, like even with me, people, I saw Q1 started his 7-on-7 to start
get
recruiting
kids.
the kid.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I know these kids from everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I take
Mhm.
care of these,
Yeah.
these kids.
Yeah,
They mine. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a fact.
But just like I also said though, everything I said about the union stuff,
Mhm.
what it do?
It's true.
It came true. I even
Somebody
talk-
said something about that in the comments.
Yeah.
They said, "Key want to talk about how Fred did 14." I got to go back to
Yeah,
it.
and it's he was at the game Friday,
Yeah, I seen
and
it.
I said, man, why he do you like that? He said, I don't know, and like I said, man, that's just that's what people don't realize, man. And you got coaches that do care for these kids.
I got
but
a
then-
text, not a message. Somebody said for his son
What'd he say?
Yeah,
about
exactly.
the Fred stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly
okay,
what he
okay,
said.
okay.
Johnny
You
just
know?
dropped the poll. We got the who gonna win? Bixby Owasso, 17 votes, 50-50.
They got 50-50 so far.
53-47 Bixby.
53-47
Man,
score.
Chris, I think it's
Mm.
gonna. I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a shootout, bro. I think it's gonna be back and forth, and
Mhm.
I think Owasso just gonna lean on them.
I
I
think
do.
I mean, like I said, I think Owasso wins, but I think the way if Bixby does win, it's going to be because of their
He
offense.
snaked me, bro. He ain't a good dude.
Their offense puts up points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I told KP text me. He said, "Hey, they run to the left side. We getting 5 yards every play, man."
Yeah, that's a fact. I like.
Oh.
Hey, Chris, he gonna be one of the highest. He gonna be the a UA or Army All American for sure.
Who's that?
61.
He should be.
Penny?
Yeah.
Okay.
hell
He
yeah.
should be.
I like Penny.
And this is when I knew these boys, because I had Presley, I had KZ, I had Ace, I had the Duke, I had everybody at Jinx,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So I seen them all race on the track. I put them all on the track. So I seen KP running with the skill players.
Damn.
So that's when I knew, okay,
Oh, gotcha.
he a different beast at the left tackle.
Yeah.
You can ask KD about him. Kiwan.
Yeah. No, he done told me. Yeah, that's why I said I gave him props.
Yeah, props on the
when,
podcast
Yeah, when we
before,
played him the fourth week.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting Friday
There's
night.
a lot of we got a lot of recruits in Oklahoma that that are definitely they're gonna be underdogs, that should be getting that spotlight, but we're gonna make sure that's our job. That's what y'all doing, right? That's what we're
And
doing on here,
yeah,
right?
You doing it too. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Yeah.
but you know
Right.
one thing that
Yeah.
hasn't happened though, when it comes to the pressure of Owasso,
What's that?
ain't nobody has just burst through that defensive line, the offensive line though.
I mean, did Norman North and them do it?
Nah.
Edmonds and
FMC did. They was in Wildcat the whole game.
The whole game.
No. I'm talking about the Owasso's offense. Ain't no
D-line dominating.
Ain't nobody doing that.
That's
what's gonna be.
Right.
See, you look
see,
at the
and
Jinx
see,
game.
as a D-line coach too, though, you got to mix some shit up front.
Yeah,
when they know you're gonna be Gaylor did some stuff though.
Yeah, Gaylor switched it up. But what hurt us in that game for them is when they actually did pass, we had no pass rush.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, I'm gonna be honest with you though, bro. Me as being a D-line coach, and I'm not worried about the pass rush. I'm worried about stopping the run.
Yeah,
we're gonna be stop, run. We're gonna get to the pass rush later.
But if you dissect the game,
hold on, we got Carl Alberts coaching here.
Was Mike Dunn?
Michael Dunn checking in. I hear my guy Blue.
What Mike say?
Mike, we got Dale City winning.
Yeah, we got Dale City winning. You better lock in, Mike. Come on, man. We got Dale City.
Hey,
they said they gonna beat y'all by 30.
Hey, I'm only picking Dale City because I want to give them the motivation.
Yeah,
I call that boy.
It's 7 o'clock.
My fullback was JD Reynolds, so I really can't go against Carl out.
Mike, is you still at the office or are you at home?
Oh,
yeah, he said lock in. Yeah, you better lock in. Yeah, shout out my guy.
I mean, state championships, they got to call Albert. I think they leading the state, aren't they?
I think if 18, they win this one,
this will be 19.
19.
Yeah, is that right, Mike? Y'all got 19 when y'all win in 2 weeks?
Yeah, when they win.
Y'all
know his brother's AD.
Yeah. He know that. Yeah.
Why he ain't on the?
But you can't blame his brother.
I know. I'm saying why he ain't.
Trying to beat. We can't do that. He got to lock in. We can't.
My bad, Coach Down. My bad.
Hey, funny as shit
After
though.
the season.
Hey, funny as shit though. So when I put on Twitter, hey, I know a 4 or 5 guy that they trying to get. My guy might text me with the spicy, like, boy, y'all need to chill. It ain't me.
Cut that out, huh? Cut that out.
People gonna think it's me. It ain't me. Yeah. No, I was just trying to get spicy. Mike staying in Carl Albert, man.
Keyword, LOL, he laughing at you.
Carl Albert need to move up, man. Carl Albert need to go to 6A.
Hey, you hearing me, Mike? Why y'all be controlling y'all? We heard y'all be controlling y'all numbers like Memorial Basketball to where y'all ain't got to go to 6A. Come up with the big boys, man. We want to see y'all in 6A.
That's what they say to Bixby, right?
Yeah, that's what they said. And shit, Bixby moved up and been there.
He know exactly how many kids at the school. What he say? 1,050. They not going to 1,060.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. Nah, but that'll be good though. Coach Carter on. He said, y'all spicy.
Oh, my boy in Choctaw.
We got Muskogee by 40.
Yeah, by 40.
I got Muskogee.
You got 40?
Nah, it's gonna be a game though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be a game.
Hey, don't be wearing that 405 shirt no more.
No, put it out there. I like that. I saw that. First, I was wondering what it's about. But I got it.
He's taking a shot at it, bro.
Matter of fact, tag us next time, man. Make sure you tag it. Is Bird going to OU, man? I don't know, man. They supposed to be hiring their offensive coordinator here pretty soon, I guess. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't talk to him.
It's like we said, though. I mean, because I tell my son this all the time. This is a tough deal. And, obviously his dad, but he got some good leadership with him. But do you take it this late?
Yeah, Chris, what would you do, bro?
You know what I'm saying?
Chris, you committed to Kansas and then OU and Alabama or somebody called Ole Miss come. What you doing this late, Chris? What you doing if you would have went back?
Ooh, that's tough.
See,
because my situation is Kansas is my first school they offered me. That was my only offer, and for a good minute until all the other schools started offering me. So, I would have probably went to OU though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See,
I would have probably left. I would have probably decommitted and went to OU.
See, that's what
OU was different at that time though, because they would have my boys Gerald McCoy, Bradford.
Right.
Dom. I grew up with Dom. I would have got to be with my boys. So that's a little bit different. So it just depends on where he fit.
Okay, so forget what you would have did. What would you do as a parent?
Yeah, as a parent.
If that's your son.
Right now. Like if you Bird's dad, you do come off.
See, because let me answer that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because I'm a little bit in that process.
Okay.
What I'm, kind of information I'm telling KD is like, we want to go somewhere where they showing all the time that the love that they want us. Because we know Ohio State, Michigan, OU, these schools can come in with the name, you know, with their name and say, hey, offer you and, you know, and take you. But are you going to really get that love when you get there? Or are you just going to be another number? You know what I'm saying? And you see that a lot these days.
That's a fact,
you know,
bro.
Kids committing, you know, just like the cat.
Just because of the big name.
Just because of the big name.
They get there, you're miserable.
And then get there, you're miserable, or you come later in the season, now you decommit, and now your word is taken differently. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Your word is taken differently.
That's right. It's totally different.
You know what I mean?
And KU and OU right now, see, I know the people at KU from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always tell a kid, like, hey, if you want to go look at a school that I know is going to treat you right, like the way that Kiwan is talking about wanting to be treated, I know that they're going to, Coach Lighthouse and them going to do that. Yeah. Right? I got one of my boys, one of my roommates, he's the player developer at KU. So he's right there in the midst, you know, developing a young man. Mm-hmm. And also, you know, he loves tossing players. He's coming up here and getting them. So, you know, I can't speak for every other school, right? So when I tell my guys, you know, I'm only can give you what I know from KU, you know, and and the way they treated me, right? That's the way you want to be treated from your school or school that you choose. Right.
Love off the top and continue love.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, we know Wagner and Elgin play.
How much more time you got, Crystal? You got to get off, bro.
I'm good for like one more question.
Okay. We actually about to wrap it up.
Yeah, we probably got about 10 more minutes and we done.
Okay, that'll work. I got 10.
Okay. So
somebody said, let me see. If Carl Albert do need to step up, dang. Somebody going against Carl Albert? What's up with the kid TB1 for Owasso?
TB1.
Who's TB1?
Only one is Bethel.
What about him?
Oh, Takari Bethel. I get it now.
What's up with him? You talking about like, is he hurt or something? He's special. Yeah, he's special. I mean, I think the world.
How many offers does that kid have?
Only a couple. He should
be the number one rated receiver in the state.
Yeah, only one that I know of, UNLV. I think more gonna come.
The only thing, okay, you know, it's hard to give him the number one receiver in the state because you gotta last.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The last, I mean, that's not taking away from him at all.
First 4 or 5 games
did he miss?
You know, he's missed.
I wanted like 5.
Yeah, missed at least 5 games, I think. So
okay,
so the
6 games that he played, he was the best receiver.
Hands down.
No doubt. So the key is going to be, like, say, for next year, can he stay healthy and actually put up the numbers that's going to get him to be the highly recruited receiver in the state?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
But no, he has the talent, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Coach Dunn said GJ Kinney committed to Texas State, turned down a bunch of schools to stay there. Ficklen family has to like that his consistency.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Texas State coach.
Yeah,
he
but everybody's trying to come get that OC.
Offensive coordinator. Yep.
I know you know who's going to be the OC next year too, Mike, because I know you in on that OU.
If we know, I know you know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'll text you.
I wish I knew.
Somebody said.
Oh, you got a long ways to go in that ACC.
But this is my
thing.
They
do, but they don't.
But they was hurt though.
I mean, they do, but they don't, because that defense, just like I say, man, Coach V, he's a defensive specialist, and he had the boys on point all year.
And they I mean, they had like 6 or 7 receivers.
6 or 7 receivers.
That was out.
Yeah. You know, we still got our boy, T-Town boy that was hurt at corner. You know,
Gentry.
Gentry. So the defense, man, is SEC ready. It's like I say, like we talk about Jinx, everybody else, it's gonna come down to that offense. You gotta bring in that coach. And you gotta bring in out. They gotta leave that inside, the inside boys alone and go out there and get somebody that's new to the game or new to OU, not familiar with OU.
Okay. Hey, Chris, we appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna see you Friday. I'll be down there Friday. Maybe we could do this again next Sunday if you're free. If not, we probably, talk about, what we saw this weekend and then give our predictions on 5A. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Yes, sir. If I'm not doing the Broncos, man, game, then for sure.
Okay. All right.
We just want to try something different this Sunday. That's it.
Oh yeah, Sundays. I used to do NFL on Sundays.
Yeah. You big time now.
It's all good.
You big time now.
I'm trying to do high school. We can do high school, college, and NFL, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, we try to get to it. We'll talk Friday, bro.
All right, family.
Okay. All right, bet. Hey,
sir.
we appreciate everybody tuning in. We about to wrap it up.
Yeah.
You got something you want to say?
Yeah, Coach Dunn, I definitely would bring back that fullback. You know, I would if I was the OC, but they ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. We out, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see. Like a lot of people was tuned in, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Lock back in, Carter.
Yeah, you
I'm
better
a rougher, man.
Yeah,
And a Spartan, man.
Trojans for life.
Trojan for lights.
Trojans for life.
I'm a Hornet.
you.
I'm a Hornet. But since Spartan, I'm a Spartan.
All right, y'all. Hey.